Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. We've now got peak out the way at work and we're back to normal shift patterns, so I can start putting some more content on my channel. For this video, this is a link that I've got from Sandman's channel. His video was titled The Wedding Apocalypse, and it's about the British magazine, the #1 here, Britain, called Brides, and it's no longer in publication because it's gone belly up. It's by a lady called Charlotte Tobit, and it was printed, as you can see, on July 18th, 2019. Brides, UK biggest selling wedding magazine, will print its last edition next month, with a number of redundancies falling as a result. Well, we're now in the last days of December 2019, so they'll all have been laid off and are now looking for another job, either over Christmas or into the new year. It was sold to a global brand to a US digital company called Dotdash in May, but it's no longer allowed to use the bride's name. But according to Sandman's channel, his commentary, even in America, the wedding magazines, they're also facing financial difficulties and they're also closing down with reduced circulation. Now, most of the article is about bi-monthly printed, blah, 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 blah. But this little bit took my interest. Brides had an average circulation of 30,061 last year, according to the latest ABC figures, less than half its peak in 68,586 in 2010. Now, according to Wikipedia, MGTOW sort of came about into the public knowledge in the mid-2000s, so say 2005. So the peak year was 68,586 in 2010, 5 years after MGTOW came around. Now, in the time between then and now, the 9 years, it dropped by about 38,500 editions. I can't help but wonder, has MGTOW had an effect on that? As in, guys decided marriage is a loaded game and rigged against them, and they're just not bothering. So if guys are not bothering to get married, women are not bothering to buy wedding magazines because they won't become a bride. As a consequence, the circulation goes down and the magazine goes belly up. It says the closest rival is You and Your Wedding, published by Immediate Data, and it had a circulation of just 9,719 in 2018, i.e. last year. But how long before that magazine goes belly up? There's another one, Our Chance Regional Bride Magazine and Wedding Ideas, published by Chelsea Magazine Company, is not audited, so we don't know what circulation that is, but I would imagine they're also in reduced circulation. Hearst closed the Cosmopolitan Bride in 2011 with Immediate Perfect Wedding, stopped publication last year. That's another 2 magazines that's gone belly up. There used to be quite a few in WH Smith, but I've not seen much. I haven't taken that much notice when I've gone to town of late, but next time in town I'll just have a look around in WH Smith and count how many wedding magazines there is, and also the wedding dress shops in Warrington. I'll have a walk around town and count how many I can find. It says Dotdash also closed 85-year-old Brides in the USA magazine this August and September. That's another casualty, putting its future focus on building the most comprehensive, inspiring, inclusive and trusted wedding content online. Well, that's a lot cheaper than printed out magazines, so at least they'll be in business. But there again, is MGTOW having an effect in America? It's had maybe here. This is the last cover, I think. The final issue of Brides Magazine, September, October. As you can see, the UK's #1 best-selling bridal magazine. Covers hate that when that happens. It covers fashion, beauty, honeymoons, venues and receptions. Well, the fashion naturally is the wedding dress and the bridesmaids dresses, so that's gone out the window. Beauty, that's the women that do the bride's makeup and the makeup, etc. Honeymoons, all the destinations, they'll be affected. Venues, that's where the reception is held, and the receptions itself, naturally catering, etc. If you have a big splash out in the wedding, that's 5 industries there that will all be affected by this magazine closing. Speaking of wedding dresses, I bought this TV from a company called Richest Sounds in Prestwich, and when I went to pay for it with my brother, I noticed this shop. Now, that wasn't there when I went. As you can see, it's an electronic cigarettes or vape store, but when I went to pay for this TV, that was a wedding dress shop, and it was closed, gone out of business. So in this little part of Britain, that business has gone belly up, and it seems like the publication magazine that supports that business, that's also gone belly up. As I said, it could be MGTOW has inadvertently affected it, but that's just my speculation. I might be wrong, I don't know. But anyway, this is just I thought I'd do a video about it, as it covers the topics on MGTOW that I want to cover, i.e. it is affecting the wedding industry, and apparently MGTOW probably is. Anyway, that's it for this one, people. I'll be doing another Star Wars one probably this week, because it's been 2 weeks since The Rise of Skywalker came out, and I want to do a video about the box office figures. So until then, that's it. You know the routine: like, dislike, comment, subscribe. It's completely up to you. So until the next one, bye bye.